These are my audience members. Has it ever come to your mind that public school dress codes are trying to restrict girls more than boys? Ever since I was in middle school, I've noticed. I've been trained to follow the rules since as long as I can remember. I've always made sure my skirts or shorts weren't too short, and as I got older, made sure my shirts didn't show too much cleavage. But why do girls have such biased dress codes? It just isn't fair. Today, I would persuade you to believe that school dress codes are biased to girls. I think everyone can agree that schools must have some kind of standards when it comes to what students can and cannot wear. But honestly, dress codes have been quite biased to the female gender. School dress codes unfairly targets girls. Dress codes that most schools have contains things such as banning skirts or shorts that are shorter than the knee or shorts that extend below the collarbone. This is obviously addressed mostly to the girls. You say guys wearing tank tops that show all the side of their body, but if girls even wear a shirt that shows even an inch too much of the armpit, they get in trouble. Boys are not animals, they can control themselves. It is the school's dress code and the school boards that create the environment, the negative environment that we will soon have to live in. Another thing that annoys me is the fact that we can get a dress code violation for wearing leggings. Both female and males have legs, right? Then why are men's legs not distracting, but somehow ours are if we're showing a little to no sin? Why are these boys' assumed lack of self-control of seeing my legs or having tights that show the outline of my legs more important than my education or comfort that I have to get pulled out of class to change or get at home? You're saying that these boys' education is more superior than and more important than mine. Honestly, we're pulled in to change because our clothes because our outfit is supposedly distracting to men. A 15-year-old girl, as stated in a CNN article, said that she got in-school suspension and her teacher suggested that her clothing was suggestive and that she was asking for it. This was a 15-year-old girl whom is supposedly saying she's asking for it. For what? Wearing shorts that were at her mid-thigh? Not only was she told she was asking for it, but she was pulled out of class to go sit in a school suspension room. You took her out of her learning environment just to sit in a room because her shorts were at mid-thigh. You're body shaming these girls. We really need to change this because female students are getting their education taken away. I don't think that a girl showing shoulder, bra straps, legs, or backs are going to distract any male student or teachers. The dress code is body shaming and saying that them showing no skin is more important than their comfortability. That it's more important than education. Girls are going to wear shorts and such. If people think men are going to be aroused by some skin or the outline of their body, then we should start teaching men to respect girls and stop trying to teach girls to change because they show too much skin. Here's the thing that is causing the most problems. If you're scrolling through Facebook or social media sites lately, you see lots of links that lead you to articles talking about females who are sent home from being able to take their finals because their outfits are inappropriate. Lots of female students from a school in Southern California were sent home from taking their finals, although they were wearing outfits that were appropriate. They were not violating dress code, but school officials ignored their pleas and sent them home anyways. You're literally taking away these girls' ability to take an important test that they need in order to pass their classes because the school thinks their clothing is inappropriate. And men are distracted by our clothes. Why don't we tell them to turn away instead of body shaming women? If a female attracted to other females can control themselves in a locker room full of half naked other girls, I think guys can control being able to see the opposite gender collarbones or thighs. We need to change this quickly. If girls' clothing are so bad that they're going to make some 15-year-old boy horny from seeing skin, then teach them to look away. Stop pushing and body shaming girls because of their clothing. Stop making them feel less than for wearing what they wear. Start taking action. Go to your school boards. Tell them how you think how dress codes are biased. Spread the board, take action, don't stand for this. The body shaming these young girls are taking away their education for what? So they're not such a distraction? I've been trained to follow the rules of dress codes as long as I can remember. But why do girls have such biased dress codes? It just isn't fair. Now that you know more about biased dress codes, you should take action because we're body shaming these girls and taking away their education. We need to take action now because these girls' educations are just as important as boys.